Well, hey gang, we're back in the kitchen. Doing a rather well, it's not a complicated dish, but this one's a little more detailed than some that I've done for you in the past. Tonight, we're having something really, really good. It usually is really, really hard, but this isn't. We're going to do shrimp stuffed poblano peppers. Does that sound good? Okay. Well, we've got a little hot oil here. I always start with some hot oil, and I'm using a black cast iron skillet today. And you know what we're going to start with any good Mexican food like this? Little bit of garlic. There we go. Just kind of get that going. Nice. Not quite burning, just adding a little bit of sizzle to it, so to speak. Now, I've got some corn here. This is organic corn, already shucked. We're going to add that into our skillet, okay? So, let's let that get going a little bit, and that's going to get that flavor of that garlic and the oil in there, as I said. And you know what? We may need to add just a little more oil, just a little bit. Keep that right up here. So we'll put just a touch more oil in. There we go. And that corn's a nice color, isn't it? And as I mentioned too, it's a good quality organic corn. Bring our heat back up a little bit. Okay, now we're going to kind of get our base for some of our flavors we have in there. We've already got some garlic, we got a little bit of oil. And again, this is a Mexican dish, so we're putting in some cumin. Now you're probably saying, doesn't seem like you ever measure anything. Well, I don't. I do everything just kind of by sight and what I think needs to go in it. And I can tell you again, we need a little more oil. There we go. It's really sucking it up once you get those. There we go. Now, let's set that aside and keep that heat going. I mean, this is so quick and easy. You guys are not going to believe this. All right. Now, we're going to add a little bit of pepper, just plain old black pepper. Just be kind of generous with it. That'll get all up in our corn there. And, of course, we need to add a little bit of salt. Okay. Alrighty. Again, we like using sea salt. A little better flavor, I think. Just an opinion, but you can kind of use whatever you would like. Okay. Now, you're probably saying, well, okay, we've got our corn, we've got our spices. What else are we going to put in this? Well, we've got some organic black beans. Now you could cook some black beans on your own all day long. Then you'd have leftovers and add that. But I just went the easy route because it's going to be a quick and easy stuffed poblano pepper. Now, we're probably not going to use the whole can, but at least half a can. And look at our colors there. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Okay. Give that a nice little stir. Okay. And that's picking up our flavors. And I wish you guys could smell this. It smells really, really good. That looks pretty even, I think, don't you? So far as the black beans and the corn go. So again, this is super, super easy, guys. So we're going to let that cook a little bit. Now, let me show you. I've got 3 really nice poblano peppers. I've cut the tops off, and I've taken out the seeds and such. Now, poblano pepper, it's not like a jalapeno, habanero, or anything like that. A poblano is a fairly mild pepper. It can have a little kick to it, and you know me. I like a little kick in my food, so that's not going to bother me. So these are going to be really good. And again, I've got actually 3 of them. And of course, nowadays, you want to wash them really good, which I did. Like I said, I de-stemmed them. And so I've kind of set those aside. Now, the shrimp. I had, for me, because I'm just making 3 stuffed poblano peppers. You can make a bigger serving. And I had 6 jumbo shrimp. And then I cut them into little bite sizes. You see that? Yeah. Just bite-sized shrimp. So now, we're going to put those in. Okay. And of course, shrimp cook really fast. You want them to just kind of pink up a little bit. Otherwise, shrimp can get really tough on you, and you don't want tough shrimp. So this is going to be just the right amount of shrimp for our dish that we have here. Here, I can kind of put that up for you. See, there you're getting a little better view. Okay. All right, so we let that cook just a little bit more. Now, I've also cut up some nice limes here. And you want to add some lime juice to this. And we're just going to squeeze it out. I'll probably do 3 or 4 slices of the lime that I have. Love the smell of lime. And then when you're done with it, if you got a pretty decent disposal, put it down. It'll really make your house smell really, really fresh. And here's a little more. This is smelling really, really good. You know, I'm in the mood for lime tonight. I think I'll put one more. Okay. Now, speaking of lime, have you had this before? Trader Jose's finest. It's the light Trader Jose's. Basically, it's a knockoff of Corona for about $3 less per 6-pack. You put a lime in there, and I mean, it is good. Yep. Every good cook's got to have that. Okay. So, this is cooking really well now. And our shrimp is starting to show a little bit of a pink color, which is what we're looking for here. And next, you remember that green Hatch chili cheese I had? And remember, I had a little bit left over? Well, here it is. And so we're going to kind of put this in. I've already broken it up into little pieces. We're not going to go crazy with the cheese because, we're not supposed to eat a ton of cheese, although who doesn't love cheese? Again, this Hatch green chili cheese comes out of New Mexico. My parents, lived down in Deming, New Mexico, near where all the Hatch green chilies are produced. Have the big factories there where they dry them and such. So, we've got that going, and then that's going to melt in there really nice. And I'm going to tell you, this is going to be absolutely delicious. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. Okay. So, there we go. And then later, if you wanted to, you could add a little more cheese. I'm almost thinking, should I add a little more? I could, but I think I'm going to go with this right. It just depends on how cheesy you want it to be. So, this is actually cooked up really nice. Let me go over here and get a spoon. No, I need a smaller spoon. I'm back. So, here we go. See, we're going to spoon this in there. Oh boy, it really goes in there nice and easy. Oh, perfect. Just perfect. Look at that. Put that with a little shrimp back on top. Okay, now I actually have the grill fired up, but you could do these in the oven. So then I'll just place them right there up. See, and everything's not gonna see how it's all in there. Doesn't that look pretty? Okay, we'll take another one and we're gonna stuff it. Look at that. I wish we had smell-o-vision, don't you? Because this smells so insanely good. Here we go. A little more shrimp in there. You know what? I probably could use with one more poblano pepper, but I don't have it. So that's okay. What I might do with the leftover is save what's left over in the skillet. I could save it tomorrow morning, maybe scramble some eggs in it or something. There we go again. So we got that one all stuffed up. Gotta kind of position it where it doesn't fall over too much. That falls over a little bit. Okay, and then here's our final one that we're going to have. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off. We got plenty of heat. And this one, you know what I'm going to do? I'll take the rest of the shrimp. So this one's going to be really stuffed with a lot of shrimp in it. Oh my goodness, that looks good. And put that in there. Okay. Beautiful. Quick and easy stuffed poblano peppers. I can't believe how easy that was. And take a look, there they are on the baking dish. And what I'll do is I'll throw those in the oven for about 15, 20 minutes at about 4 1/4. And they're going to come out, and then the poblano pepper shell, it's going to be soft and you got all your ingredients there. And maybe I take the leftover stuff and I just kind of pour it over the top. Maybe even add a little more cheese. It's going to be delicious. So that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, that's quick and easy. Stuffed poblano peppers with shrimp. All you got to do is rewind it and go back and check out those ingredients, okay? Have a great day and keep subscribing to us. That's Traveling with Jack and, yeah, my heavenly wife, Pam. Bye now.